Democrats win another critical midterm battleground. We see today the sad and predictable reaction from the election denier who lost. Katie Hobbs will now serve as Arizona's
Did you guys catch it?
female governor, right here, Arizona. Her win flips the governor's
That first of all, that's pretty close
to the Republican and Trump acolyte Carrie Lake.
Now I want you to hear what this girl said right here. Check this out.
Conspiracy clearinghouse.
Here, you see what they're doing? Pay attention.
That was not what Arizona moderates, Arizona independents, or Arizona Republicans wanted. And I think she made a really bad bet.
Okay. Let me break it down for you. So, you see, I have evidence that I watch CNN and MSNBC and the same crap you guys watch. The difference is I have a mind that critically breaks down and analyzes information as I'm hearing it. So what I heard was that they're making every attempt to program the public that if anyone does what Carrie Lake does, you are a conspiracy theorist and you do not have a voice, and that having a doubt makes you indecent, a horrible citizen, and non-Republican. See, what they fail to realize, actually, I don't think they fail. I think they know what's going on. The thing is, this is America. This is the United States of America, land of the free, home of the brave, and the Constitution. We have a legal right to question and have a doubt about any process in this country. And you as the citizen, it is responsible upon us to raise our voices and speak up if we have a doubt, if there's any form of skepticism. That is healthy, that is natural. And I'm not going to let these pundits get on television and program me to make me think that I'm wrong, evil, uneducated, and all the words and terminologies that they're coming up with. You saw the clip. To demonize anyone in this country who has a voice. Now I ask you, dear fellow citizen, if you think I'm wrong for having a voice and speaking up or mentioning something or having a doubt, do you think that's un-American of me? And why? Right? Since when? The Democrats have for decades have issues about voter fraud. In fact, they've proposed bills in Congress about voter suppression and all this stuff, right? Which means that there's a concern. Now the Republicans have a concern. They don't get to speak. They don't get a voice. That's where I draw the line. So you need to realize that I am not going to shut up. And you are not going to manipulate me with news clips like this, with pundits trying to slander and put names on citizens and politicians who have a doubt, a question, or concern of any kind. Because as last I checked, this is the United States. That's our right to have a concern, to question, to push forward, to take legal action if we see necessary, to supervise our polling stations if we want to, or to come up with methods and ways to improve the trust of this country. And who is she to dictate what a Republican is? First of all, the current Republican Party, or the MAGA movement, if you want to give it that name, is nothing close to what they are trying. That's why she's saying to go back to the old Republican Party, to go back to the old. We don't want to go back to the old. That's why the country is pissed off. We don't want to go back to the old norms of the Democrats, the old norms of the Republican Party. That's what you need to understand about why Trump has so much traction on the ground. Regardless of what you're seeing on CNN, Trump has traction because he's speaking to the people who are not heard, who are being censored, who are being shunned, who are being pushed aside. And the more you do this type of nonsense, is the more you're going to get people like me speaking louder and louder and louder until we're coming down the street like a freight train. Because how would it feel if I put tape over your mouth? If I shut you up? If I told you that you were crazy? You're not going to like it, are you? You're gonna speak up, aren't you? So you need to become compassionate and understand that if this is a concern for the country, you don't shut them out and call them crazy and push them to the side. Because then you're not going to like the results you get in the end when you do that. Right? So I, for one, represent the 80 million plus of Americans and people around the world who will not shut up anymore. who will tell you to your face, you know what? I think there's election fraud. Prove it. Prove me wrong. And when we bring evidence to the table and you say, oh, that's just minor, or that's made up, or that's not true, and you push us to the side, you're creating a monster you don't want to deal with. I'm just saying, I'm giving you guys fair warning. God bless. Take care. Have a good one. And everybody, peace, love, harmony, unity. I'm all for it. But I'm not for people shutting other people up just because you disagree with them. I won't stand for it. That's not what this great nation is about. That's not what America is about. God bless.